might have picked it up, but we'll see. Here's Korea then coming forward to take the silver medal. A great performance by them all round. A few doubts in the early rounds whether or not they should have played the strategy that they did in order to get this far. It was a bit of a high-risk strategy because they played some under-strength teams and in fact got beaten a couple of times. But there's no denying that they have an extraordinarily talented team. Mr. Bambang Supeno, the Managing Director of Bank BRI, the title sponsors of this event, and obviously all of us are very grateful for that support. Being handed the medals by Mimi Irawan, the tournament director, who's done a fantastic job. They must be a little bit depressed. Jung just receives, and they put on a fantastic show there in the doubles, of course, with the youngster, Jae-young. But in the end, it wasn't quite enough from the Koreans, and just recent we've seen there, Hwang Ji-man and then Lee Jae-jin. They had a chance, couldn't take it. There's the young boy, Lee Young-dae, of, well, 19 years old. You can't believe it. He looks like he's a little bit surprised to be standing there as well. A little bit embarrassed maybe, but maybe next time out it will be Korea. They are a young team, and maybe there's more to come. The flowers will be presented by Mr. Sulistianto, chairman of the organising committee. Beautiful orchids from this equatorial region, and Indonesia has put on a great show. It's Visit Indonesia Year 2008. If you get this kind of entertainment, you want to stay here. It's great. The Koreans will be disappointed, but they certainly will be celebrating also the fact that they have received the silver. Jill, sum up the Koreans for us.
Well, they did come in for criticism, you're absolutely right, in the early stages in their Group B. They were in this Thomas Cup and they came last in the group, and there were question marks about the teams selected. But you're also absolutely right that they came here to win the Thomas Cup. And if you can't do that, then you would rather lose in the final than in the semi-final or a quarter-final, or even not before that in the round of last 16. So I can't criticise them at all. They've done a wonderful job when it really mattered. But if we praise the Koreans, we've got to give even better praise to the Chinese players, because they have been superb throughout the tournament. Quarter-final victory, 3-love over Thailand. Coming through in the semi-final against Malaysia, and today against Korea, 3-1 the margin. And all their players have shown such passion, such pride in playing for their nation. And of course today, with the emotion of the 1 minute silence at the beginning of the evening's play, they were obviously all fired up for this, and they've all produced their best, which is quite remarkable. For the entire team to play so well has been a credit to the coaching staff and the entire Chinese team.
The medals to be given by Mr. Sutioso, chairman of the PBSI, the Badminton Association of Indonesia. The coaches have done a great job. You said, remarked throughout this tournament, look at this, Bao Chunlai, he, to me, is the hero of this team at the moment. Lin Dan also coming back from virtually the dead as well. What a pair of singles players they were. Absolutely extraordinary. But you said that the coaches have been animated, they have been encouraging, but they've also been extremely tough on their players as well. It takes toughness to win the cup. Lin Dan, I tell you, he was the one that grabbed the flag, and he's the one that will probably have the greatest pride, because he lost a bit of pride when he went down to Lee Chong Wei in the semis. But you can hear Queen in the background. We are the champions. And the flowers being presented. Mr. Solicianto again, chairman of the organising committee. And you know, although it's custom to give it to the players, what happens immediately after this is the players have such a great relationship with the crowd that they donate them, they give them, they throw them at the crowd, and that, all of those bouquets will be, let me tell you, they'll be dried and they'll be kept for life by some of the people around these parts, because in Jakarta, badminton is everything. It's not just a game, it's a way of life. This has been a great thrill for all of us. And now, Dr. Kang Yong-jung, the president of the BWF, will lift the Thomas Cup. When it was created, it was made for $40,000 in the late 40s, post-war. Let's have the anthem, first of all, of China. They celebrate the national anthem, they celebrate the flag, they will be commiserating. And in a translation of the speech made earlier, on behalf of the Chinese team and the World Badminton family, we offer our sincere commiserations and blessings for a swift recovery from the pain. That is a translation from earlier. Maybe just a little bit. This will help the survivors just a tad. Dr. Kang Yong-jung, the president of the BWF, makes that presentation, and that is thoroughly deserved. The Thomas Cup is raised. I was just mentioning $40,000 at the time. You'd have bought 10 houses, maybe more, in the UK for the cost of that piece of silverware. It's so important to the badminton world. It's so important to the people who play in it. Jill, how close have you ever got to that trophy? Well, not the Thomas Cup, but obviously.
Yes, the Uber Cup. We were silver medalists back in 1984, which is giving away my age a little bit, but let me tell you, you know, when you play for your country, it's probably some of the proudest moments I've had in badminton. And of course, it's delightful to win individual tournaments, which I've been fortunate enough to do. But when you win something for your country, playing in such a wonderful arena as this, where the crowd have been absolutely fantastic, it is very, very special indeed.
So, well, he deservedly, I think, Zizongbo comes forward with the actual cup itself there. It's been a huge pleasure bringing it to you. We've had a fantastic time here in Jakarta. It's been everything we'd hoped for. I hope you've enjoyed watching the matches that we brought to you. The Chinese have won it deservedly for the third time. Bao Chunlai will be very proud. The whole team line up for photographs here. They'll be smiling all the way back to Beijing. We now wish them all the very best, and we will see them again in Beijing soon. This is John Burgess On behalf of the whole team, and in particular my wonderful co-commentator Gillian Clark, wishing all of you, wherever you are in the world, good night from Jakarta.